Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action with Hall of Famers Grant. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Anthony Davis is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Buzelis in at the 3. And for Dallas, Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Kyrie Irving out there with Max Christie. And it's Flagg in at the 3 spot. Feels like just yesterday we were watching the NBA Finals, Doris. Now a brand new season is getting started.
Doesn't feel like yesterday to me. I've been dying for some NBA hoops all summer. Let's tip it up.
Now here's Washington. Pass to Flagg. Back to Washington. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. Chicago with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Giddey passes to White. White with a screen on Washington. Pass to Vucevic. A deep 3. They get it back. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Irving against White. And here's Flagg outside. It's hauled in by White. And here's Giddey. Here's Buzelis, defended by Christie. Davis probing. This one for 3. The Bulls with another miss. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
You know, both teams are competitive, but not necessarily playing yet at a championship level. And part of what makes this battle so intriguing is how close they are.
Outside Irving. Banked it in off the glass.
Gets in the paint and drains it. Kyrie Irving, show off that touch.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to White. Outside Davis. Four on the clock. Count it.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Well, the Bulls traded away DeRozan, Levine, Caruso. But Grant, despite all that, they finished with an identical record last season.
They did. I mean, they finished the season strong, 17-10 after the All-Star break. Their young backcourt of Giddey and White showing some real promise.
Outside Giddey. Inside. Here's Buzelis. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Boy, that's brutal. 1 for 5 to start. You have got to find your footing offensively.
Washington outside. Outside Irving. Pass to Christie. Takes a 3. On target from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. It's a 3-point game. To the middle. Here's Davis. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Love to watch Josh Giddey make plays. This guy's such a great facilitator.
And so it's Dallas with it. Pass to Washington. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. In third, the Bulls.
Well, they made a huge commitment to rebounding last year, and it showed in the numbers. They were spectacular.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. White against Irving. Giddey with a screen on Irving. To the paint. Here's Davis. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 6 points for Anthony Davis. Here's Christie. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Gafford. Down low. Vucevic with a steal. Giddey with it. He's picked up by Christie. White for three. Gafford grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Christie passed it to Irving. Pure from three-point range. Irving's got 5.
He's been on a nice little run in this first quarter. He is laser focused.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. We spoke about the challenge of facing Anthony Davis. Coach commented, there aren't a lot of guys like AD, bigs who can control both ends of the paint. We have to be aware of him at all times, or he's going to take over the game. No doubt Davis will be a factor tonight. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. To the inside, Washington, and good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Yeah, there's a level of physicality to the way P.J. Washington plays. You get him on the interior, and look out, folks.
Chicago trailing here. Here's Buzelis. Still no points. Now Davis. Pass to Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Giddey. First shot won't go. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And Christie, here we go. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, when a first overall pick is giving you extra hustle like Flag did there, that makes coaches smile.
Here's White driving in. Basket counts.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. White against Irving. Pass to Flag. Six on the shot clock. Gafford with a screen on Davis. And here's Flag outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Left side White. Baseline jumper. Christie with a rebound. Vucevic with a steal. Shot's blocked. Christie against Vucevic, bearing his second of 3 attempts. Here's White. He had 25 points in his last game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the basket is good.
Oh, 2 physical points from White. I mean, just willing that one in.
And so it's Dallas with it. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. The motor of Coby White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Coby will make those effort plays.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Davis, and it's Dosunmu in for Giddey. Williams against Thompson. On the wing, Christie. Shoots over Dosunmu. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Lively sense of timing for where that shot is coming off is so good, folks.
The Bulls trail by 4. And here's White. Outside, Williams. Here's Buzelis. 6 to shoot. Back to Williams. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. White can't hit.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Christie passes to Washington. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And by drafting Cooper Flagg, the Mavericks regaining some of the long-term upside they lost with the Luka trade doors.
Then by every metric and evaluation, Cooper is ready to play and contribute right now. And obviously the hope down the line, he can take over the mantle of franchise player. Boy, you're trying to put Luka in the rear view now.
Right side, Russell. Washington a screen. Inside. And Washington powers it through.
P.J. Washington is unafraid to mix it up on the interior, and that dunk, that was emphatic.
Here's White. DeSumo outside. Back to White. Back to DeSumo. Clock at 4. Pass to Vucevic to halt the run. The Mavericks pull it in.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's Russell. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
White, the pass to Vucevic. Outside White. Knocks down the long J. White's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Off the catch, White has a very quick release.
Washington outside. Pass to Thompson. Outside Russell. Over White. The shot by Russell, no good. The Bulls trail by 8. DeSumo with it. Now Thompson defending. Here's Vucevic. Lays it up and banks it in.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
A minute 58 left to play in the first quarter. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Flagg comes in for Christie. Davis, he's checked in for Chicago. Giddey comes in for White. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. Lively passes to Russell. Lively with a screen on Giddey. It's Lively with a drive. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists tonight. Bulls trail by 8. Giddey with it. Still without a bucket. To the paint. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
And Russell's got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Thompson outside. 1:10 left in the first quarter. To the middle. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And 1:01 left in the first quarter here. Dosunmu outside. They set the screen. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The Mavericks lead by 8. Pass to Thompson. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter here. From outside, off the mark. Well, Chicago's shooting 45% from the field in this first. Down low. Here's Davis. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Hey, he's been efficient and effective. He's already hit 6 buckets out of 8 looks.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Flag. And it's blocked by Davis. Derek Lively has been leading the charge for Dallas. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Thompson and Flag fill out the wings. Daniel Gafford is out there with Najee Marshall. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And the free throw, no good. A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
The Bulls trail by 6. Giddey passes to Dosunmu. Back to Giddey. Now here's Williams. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Now here's Giddey. No points so far. Pass to Okoro. Just 5 to shoot. Williams from long range. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
The Mavericks lead by 3. There's a screen by Marshall. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by DeSumo. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Irving against Giddey from 20 feet. Irving, that's good. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the key there is Kyrie Irving did a great job setting up his defender on the pick and roll, and it led to the score.
And there's the screen. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. 3rd is Kyrie Irving. 4th, Coby White.
From the free throw line, those two were almost automatic last year. What great assets they are late in the game.
Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Irving, the pass to Marshall. Thompson outside. Gafford, the screen. Inside. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
One shot.
In today's game, it seems like running a good offense can come down to getting favorable switches, Doris.
It does, B.A. You see so many of the great teams, those competing for championships. What is their primary goal on offense? Find the weakest target defensively and go at them.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And that one's good. Flag.
Yeah, excellent setup for flag. He's on his spot, lined up. All he needed was the ball in his hands.
Bulls trail by 10. Outside Giddey. Back to DeSumo. Williams from long range. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. That free throw no good. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Good on the second one.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And he nails the third.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and is getting them to the free throw line.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, we know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then, when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Guys, back over to you.
He does it well. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. 5 to shoot. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for that game against the Heat, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
To the inside. Over to the wing. Gafford finds Irving. Goes up on the baseline. Can't hit that one. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. trailing by 8, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
You have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
The Mavericks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Gafford. Now Irving. There's the 3. Dallas, no good that time either.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Giddey. The Bulls with another miss. Dallas leading by 8. Now Irving. 7 points in the game. For 3. Another miss by Irving.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Giddey passes to Davis. The swim move for 3. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Christie's checked in for Dallas. And a change for the Bulls. White, he's checked in for Giddey. And here's White. He's got 7. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Okoro. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Dallas leading by 8. Irving with it. 7 points in the game. He buries it from 3. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off. Look out.
Outside, Williams with the 10-footer. And that one hits the back iron.
Oh, my goodness, those chippies. You come to regret those. That is a good look, and you can't complete it.
The drive by Irving. The 3 from Thompson. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight. White on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Gafford with the block.
Wow. A big body and not afraid to get physical. Daniel Gafford send it back.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Gafford with a screen on White to the middle. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist from Irving. Gafford's got his second basket on the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Davis, the pass to White. Chicago passing it around. Williams, a screen on Irving. Back to Williams. 5 on the clock. Buries it from 3. Williams has got 11 points.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
Irving looking around. Gafford with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Here's Dosunmu. Yet to see a basket. Okoro outside. Back to Dosunmu. Outside. Williams. Pass to Davis. Over Gafford. And there's another one for Chicago.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
Irving against White. Irving, the pass to Christie. The three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls trail by 8. And here's White. Spins. And he drains it. That basket makes him 4 for 9.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for Marshall. And Flagg subbed in for Klay Thompson. Then for Chicago, Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Davis. And Buzelis is subbed in for Okoro. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Dallas leading by 4. Here's Christie. An easy 2 on the layup. Christie's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's White. He's got 9. Outside, Williams. That one's good for 2. Williams has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Now here's Christie. He's got 7. Pass to Flagg. Back to Christie. White with a steal. Here's Buzelis. He's guarded by Irving. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. In third, the Bulls.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
No good on that one. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And the second free throw is good. Here's Flagg. Pass to Lively. Now here's Irving. Three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Washington against White. Over Irving. Williams from long range. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Christie's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Irving. To the paint. Here's Washington. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Washington's got 9 points.
Boy, that's how you execute in the painted area. Love when P.J. Washington is assertive.
Here's Buzelis, defended by Christie. Now Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Here's White. Mavericks with the rebound. Now Irving. He's got 10. Going inside. Soft touch off the glass. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
I could make the case Kyrie Irving is the best ball handler of all time. On the dribble drive, look out.
Bulls trail by 7. Pass to Buzelis. There's a screen. The big man Davis attacking. White looking it over. Here's Williams. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 17.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
1:33 left to play in the first half of basketball. Irving against White. There's the triple. Here's Lively. And it's blocked by Davis.
Well, if Anthony Davis is protecting the rim, you might want to go somewhere else.
Buzelis. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Lively. To the middle. Here's Flag. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Williams. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
White, the pass to Davis. And here's Vucevic. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Washington grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Irving attacking. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
The buckets, the game is just flowing for Kyrie Irving. Looks easy for him right now.
Outside White. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under review.
The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting. 46.
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Taking a look here at Chicago, You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Bulls.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course and the hardwood shack. Gimmies are the only shots you make.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been quite a game for Patrick Williams.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 6-point game. And so in the game for the Bulls, Giddey is the one with White by his side at the 2. Davis out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Buzelis. Picked by Vucevic. Giddey passes to Vucevic. And he makes it.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Mavericks lead by 4. Outside Irving. Christie with a screen on White. Irving for 3. The offensive rebound. The 3 from Washington. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
Chicago making a switch here. Okoro's checked in. First one falls for him. He hits the second from the line. And he can't make it 3 for 3. The Bulls trail by 6. Okoro, right side. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Irving finds Christie. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Well, Chicago's shooting the ball at 48% so far. Christie against Giddey. Okoro outside. From outside the arc. Second chance effort. And it's Giddey missing.
Now, this is frustrating. You come out to start the second half, you've made 1 of your first 4 shots.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Back over to you, Brian.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Okoro with the ball. He's picked up by Christie. Outside White. And it's off from three-point range.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
Pass to Christie. Fires for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. White's got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Vucevic, a screen on Irving. Here's White. No good, off the front rim. The Mavericks lead by 6. Right side, Christie. Pass to Irving. From the arc. Sinks the tray. Irving's got 17 points.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. He takes it in. They still need this. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got his 6th assist of the night.
You love the decisiveness with which Vucevic is making these decisions. He's got the green light to shoot it on the catch.
White against Irving. Three-pointer. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
White against Irving. Vucevic, a screen on Irving. White drives in. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Another 3 for Chicago.
Mr. Vucevic has elite range for a big man. He will punish you from downtown if you let him.
Dallas leading by 3. And here's Irving. He's got 17. Inside. Gafford with the bucket. 9 points here for Daniel Gafford.
I'll tell you, delivering the basketball in tight spots is not easy, but he made it look that way.
For Chicago, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Doris, we've said it before, Kyrie Irving has some of the best handles this game has ever seen. What makes him so good?
BA, to me, you can tell Kyrie has had a basketball in his hands from his earliest years. There is just a comfort, whether he's in traffic or if there's multiple defenders being sent in his direction. Under duress of heavy pressure, it's like Kyrie Irving sees nothing but the rim in front of him. He's truly incredible.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Mavericks making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. Davis, he's checked in for Chicago. For Dallas, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. We've got a chance to check up on Anthony Davis' status. Allie?
I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Bulls. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Although it takes a while to completely recover from this injury, he's been given the thumbs up from the training staff to play through it. So that's definitely something to keep track of while he's out there.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie.
What's remarkable to me, though, is how resilient players in the NBA are and the quality of the training staff and the approach they take in the rehab process. And that really helps accelerate the return to play, which is what every organization is trying to do.
Both free throws good from Irving.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Giddey passes to White. Davis with a screen on Irving. Here's White. Rebounded by Marshall. Marshall's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Christie. And here's Gafford. He's guarded by White. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist by Christie. Christie's got his 4th assist with that last one. Bulls trail by 6. Giddey with it. No points yet. To the inside. Vucevic. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Irving, the pass to Marshall. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Marshall's gotten his 1st basket of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Davis. Here's Buzelis, defended by Christie. Here's Davis. Nice touch by Davis inside.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
The Mavericks lead by 4. Now here's Marshall. Gafford the screen. The 3 from Washington. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Davis, that's good.
And for this offense, when Davis is hitting those threes, they become really hard to stop.
Now here's Irving. He's got 19. And the dunk by Gafford.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. So for Dallas, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Thompson comes in for Marshall. And Russell is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Then for Chicago, Williams is checked in for Anthony Davis. Okoro comes in for Buzelis. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Giddey. Here's White. He's got 9. And we've got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on Cooper Flagg. What's the situation, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Mavericks was able to update me on the situation. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It seems the issue may not be so serious as they're allowing a return to action. I'll give you updates as I get them.
Okay, Allie, thanks. All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And so Vucevic nails both of them.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Russell. And here's Christie. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
A reliable distributor. Russell will find ways to set his guys up.
Russell against White. Pass to Vucevic. Gets to the corner and hits it. Vucevic has got 14 points now in the second half.
I'll tell you, he comes out of the locker room, and all of a sudden, he's a different guy.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
Oh, my goodness. Not only a vertical threat, but a big-time finisher, Derek Lively.
Back to Dosunmu. Picked by Vucevic. Dosunmu can't hit. Dallas leading by 9. Pass to Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Down low. Oh, deflected. Now here's Christie. Tight defense on him. Now Washington takes the 3. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
And Lively, missing most of last season with an ankle fracture. He's back in action, Doris.
I am so excited about the potential of this young man, Brian. We know he has been a defensive force. As an athletic 7-footer, he gives you elite rim protection. He's a tremendous screener early in his career. And believe me when I tell you, there are layers to his offensive game that can be built upon. His future is so bright.
Screen by Lively. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Thompson's shot is off.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
White against Lively. Rejected by Lively.
Well, stellar job by Lively on the defensive end. That's what he's there for. Rim protection, folks.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Mavericks with some changes. Marshall comes in for Washington, and Flagg subbed in for Christie. Then for Chicago, Anthony Davis comes in for Nikola Vucevic, and it's Josh Giddey in for White. Here's Davis, and Davis slams it home.
Well, Coro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
1:25 left to play in the third. Russell against Giddey. To the middle. Here's Lively. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one. The Bulls trail by 11. Here's Flagg. Giddey with a defensive effort. The Bulls shooting about 53% in the third, a very good number. Williams passes to Davis. Back to Williams. DeSumo outside from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Flagg's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 5 rebounds in the game. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Outside, Williams. Hits a three-pointer. Williams has got 20 points.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
It's not going to be easy. We got to stay with it when it's not going well. We're all right. Come on, a lot of time. It's a lot of time. Keep battling.
And Billy Donovan recognizing it's a long game and his team can come back.
They absolutely can. But it starts with getting stops and their defense translating into great offense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. Flagg is out there with Najee Marshall. And it's Gafford in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Back to Thompson. Pass to Irving. Here's Thompson. Jacks up a 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. Now here's Williams. Now Davis. He's guarded by Gafford.
And the more Davis has added muscle during his career, it really has helped him on the offensive end. It forces defenses to foul him.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Davis.
And you watch AD out there. He's kind of a quiet guy, but Davis lets his game do the talking.
Second free throw, no good. Dallas leading by 10. Outside Irving. Chicago with a rebound. Giddey scanning the floor. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Boy, an unfortunate mix there, cost them a possession.
Here's Gafford. Pass to Irving. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Giddey. Set up the court. Come the Bulls on the break. Okoro passes to Giddey. DeSumo outside. And that one's good. Davis. And it's now 26 points for Anthony Davis.
So effective in screen and rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks.
Dallas leading by 8. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And so it's Dallas with it. They've led by as many as 14. And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his third foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Now Gafford. Thompson outside.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Thompson with the block.
Klay Thompson is elite on the defensive end. He's got length, smarts, quickness, you name it.
On the wing, Irving. Shot clock at 6. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. After missing multiple seasons due to injury, Klay Thompson's game has changed.
It had to, Brian, because the types of injuries he had are so difficult to come back from. You admire the fact that his willing adjustment to what his game now looks like. Is he the elite defensive player he once was? No. But can he hold up defensively? Yes. And now as a shot maker, he can still be a pivotal part of success.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
And he sinks the second.
When it's all said and done for Kyrie, the handle, the creativity, and the big shot making always will stand out.
Outside Giddey, inside Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Giddey against Irving. Nifty move. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Giddey.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
That free throw good from Irving.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless.
Both free throws good from Irving. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Outside Giddey. Giddey with a screen on Irving. Okoro outside. All alone. Gafford grabs the miss.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Pass to Marshall. Thompson outside. Back to Marshall. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. Washington's checked in for Marshall. And the Bulls also making a change. White's checked in. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Williams. DeSumo outside. Knocked away. Washington with the ball. DeSumo picks him up. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, Daniel Gafford is humming right now, and his teammates continue to feed him.
Pass to Williams. To the inside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Christie's checked in for the Mavericks. And a change for the Bulls. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Davis. And so he hits both. Dallas leading by 9. And here's Irving. Gafford with a screen on White. Irving for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Okoro. There's the block.
You know, it almost looked like Flag baited him into taking that so he could spot it away.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
DeSumo with it. 6 to shoot. Pass to Vucevic. Fires from deep.
Well, the post game, the jump shot. Vucevic, a capable scorer who loves taking over on the offensive end.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Flag. Out by Okoro. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
An open look for Irving. He's rebounded by Okoro.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
Dosunmu can't hit. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavs. They've led by as many as 14. Washington right side. Outside Christie. The three ball. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Outside White. Back to Dosunmu. Williams against Washington. Now here's Vucevic. Not a lot of room. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
Well, Nikola Vucevic is a capable back-to-the-basket scorer, and he plays with tremendous confidence, guys.
Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Then for Chicago, Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Williams. Buzelis comes in for Okoro, and it's Josh Giddey in for Dosunmu. Hits both from the stripe. Now here's Irving. Elbow shot. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 tonight.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. The Mavericks lead by 5. Here's Irving. Irving, screen on Davis. To the middle. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Yeah, I like flagging that two-man game. It makes the defense have to decide.
The Bulls have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Now Giddey. White on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Another shot. Ooh, and a nice layup by Giddey. Giddey's got his first points of the night.
A good sign for them is the work they've done on the offensive glass this half.
Lively with the bucket.
Boy, they have leaned on Derek Lively offensively all night, and he has delivered every chance he's gotten.
Bulls trail by 7. And here's White. And he lays it up and in.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Christie with the ball. Outside Irving. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple. Irving's got 25 points.
Unbelievable release from Kyrie. Boy, shot ready on the catch.
Here's White. To the wing on the left. 3-pointer, Buzelis. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Irving. Beyond the arc. Chicago grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to White. Down low. Davis can't hit.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
On the wing, Christie. White against Irving. And the shot goes in. And now a 10-point Maverick lead.
If you get get caught watching the ball against Kyrie, he's going to go right by you every time.
Now here's Giddey. Davis outside. No stopping him from 16 feet out.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
Here's Flag. Davis pulls it down. The Bulls trail by 8. Drives to the hoop. Yes! Using that window.
Looking agile on the attack. It's so good to see Buzelis taking the initiative on offense and capitalizing.
Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Christie! Here's Washington. And he knocks down the first one. And so Washington nails both of them. Bulls trail by 8. Outside Giddey. Here's Davis. A tough finish inside from Davis.
Davis resolute with the and one.
One shot.
That free throw good from Davis. Dallas leading by 5. Here's Flag. Irving outside. Oh, it misses.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Down the trifecta.
That is a big one, folks. Giddey gives them exactly what they need when they need it.
Now Irving. There's 1:26 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
And here's Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Outside Davis. Clock at 6. To tie it up. Washington with a rebound.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Now Lively. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lively.
Brutal play at this point. It's frustrating because they've battled so hard all night.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. White against Irving. Giddey. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. To take the lead. Cash from downtown.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
Seven-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving with it. Screen by Lively. Here's the floater. Here's Flag. Christie outside. Just 4 to shoot. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Irving outside. So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
AD, a big night for you offensively. Seemed like you were willing this team to victory. Did you feel that way?
Yeah, this whole day, I was talking to myself just saying, be dominant. This is a time where you be dominant, take over games, and that's what I was trying to do all tonight. Just trying to go out at my opponent, and make the best shot for myself and for my teammates. And we were able to make some big shots, make some big plays, but we got another one tomorrow, and we got to be dominant as well, and it starts with me.
Coach and LeBron have said since day one, this offense has to go through you. Thanks, AD.
All right, Allie, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Davis.